Well, hey, it's your girl. I am Latoya B. And welcome to our podcast. I'm just saying. If something was to happen to your phone and it got exposed, would you rather your text messages be exposed or your pictures be exposed?
Ask people, have they ever had a one-night stand? Have you ever had a one-night stand?
Everybody has had a one-night stand.
Everybody has not.
Our podcast is going to be raw, uncut, and unfiltered, so viewer discretion is advised. So go ahead, put them kids to bed and hide your side pieces. If you need to, hide them sugar daddies.
Alright, so look, the views and opinions expressed on, I'm just saying, by the host or hosts, do not necessarily state or reflect those of the channel. Furthermore, the views and the opinions on topics and segments by the host or hosts are those of their own.
Hey y'all, hey. Welcome to another episode of I'm Just Saying. We are powered by I Am Corte Entertainment. I'm your girl, Latoya B.
And I'm your boy, B. Nick.
Mia F. Baby.
Yeah.
Whoa, what? Yo.
Okay, studio audience.
Calm down.
Okay, y'all calm down. Yeah.
Everybody, I dare y'all.
Y'all. Okay.
Yeah.
So we got new videos and commercials. So
he hadn't been here in like a month. He don't know.
Part. Yes, and we are super excited because our threesome is back. Yeah, so as always, y'all know we're going to jump into some good conversation. We're going to entertain you, and we got to hit on the latest hot topic, okay? But before we do, I'm going to check in with my co-host and see how everything's been going. So what's up? Y'all feeling good? Y'all straight?
B, you were the one that I hear.
Yeah, I'm better. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I was sick last week with a little bug. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened. Like I was shitting and boo-booing. That's and throwing up at the same time. I've only done that twice in my life, so I knew it was something serious. So but I'm good. Got it all out.
Okay. Question, real quick, B. So when you say you were shitting. When you was using the bathroom, did you look at the tissue when you wipe your ass? Like, did you look at the tissue?
When I was shitting, did I?
Yeah, when you wipe your ass, do you look at the tissue?
Oh, when you talking about after I wipe? Yeah, because I want to be like, damn.
Oh, okay.
I ain't even had no peanuts today. How the like this gotta be from days. But yeah, I want to make sure there ain't no blood or nothing. Like I'm good. Like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure because that's how you know your ass is clean. And you got
to I'm the only one me, so you don't be seeing.
I look and I use dude wipe. Well, they got the girl wipes too, but I use the wet wipes.
Hey,
flushable wet wipes.
Hey, fellas, get the wipes, bro.
Fellas, get the wipes.
Please get the wipes. Your booty.
That's not a secret.
Be cleaner.
Yes. Okay. All right. I'm just checking, making sure you good. Yes. Mia, what about you? What'd you do? You straight?
Oh my gosh. My week was busy. I've been going since the last time I seen y'all. Like the next day, I did a read for Creep 2 that's coming out soon. Well, we hadn't started filming, but it'll be out one day. Then Friday, I seen you. I was at your house. So we did a little filming. Saturday, I seen you. Y'all can't tell who I'm pointing at, but I seen B because he was at a premiere. When I tell you, B did his thing on Grit.
Okay.
Listen, I've not seen him in, like, he's always played the funny guy. This time he was serious. Like, I was like, I might be, if I didn't know him in real life, I would have been scared of him.
Let's go.
Yeah, he was looking big. I don't know if he did push-ups. He was looking real big on the scene.
20 up.
There he is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Some dude right there.
Yes.
Stole the show.
Yeah.
J Dude. Baby, he was so clean.
Yeah, man. He loved doing careers, you know what I'm saying? He just wanted to get a suit and just look clean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wow. Wait, who's trash?
Okay.
She
Yes.
she was our guest last week. Yeah.
Yes. Our girl Raquel. Yes. Okay. Right.
See, I'm a star in a movie. I see Keegan Alexander Black is there, so I'm a star.
Yeah.
Let's just put it out there. Y'all see, I'm out here. We networking. Then Sunday I went to the brunch. I seen Cortez on Sunday because Sunday I was at the brunch. Yes, and had a great time. Like when I tell you, this weekend Monday I actually I took a script supervising class, and Tuesday I seen Bad Boys, the new Bad Boys, and now I'm back. Like I every day, bow, bow, bow. You young, ma'am. Go put the thing up. I bored y'all. Go ahead. Wow. Just trying to tell you what I did. You asked.
No, you're right, sis.
Wow.
No, you good. It's just been a long day. You know what I'm saying? A little restless, but I'm good. I'm here.
Well, what did you do then? Let's talk about you.
So while you were wild.
Oh,
that's at the table read. Okay.
No, I was actually taking a class on being a better script supervisor from Nadira. I'm sorry. Nadira taught me a class on being because she's like a SAG actress. She up there. So I'm trying to better myself.
Oh, okay. So you were learning to listen more, talk less. Got it. Okay. Well, sis, we love you though. We love you. We love you. So while you were over there supporting our guy B Naked at his premiere, Grit, shout out to everybody a part of that. B, I'm so proud of you. I can't wait to see it now. I gotta wait until it come out, but I heard amazing things about it. So I am super excited to see it when it does drop. But I was supporting my guy Cortez at his premiere, Mr. Gates, which is a production that yes.
Ooh.
Okay, Mr. Gates, shout out to my people that was a part of that production, and Des Donahue of Don Dega Films of that production. It was super dope, super dope. We looking all Hollywood and stuff.
Big Red.
Yeah, so
yeah, in the movie.
Yeah, and y'all, no lie. When I tell you after the movie was over, so many people came up to Cortez and was like, "You was the realtor dude, right?" And I was like, "Friend, how you feel?" Because he killed it. He did a great job. I was super proud. He was like the comedic relief. You know what I'm saying? So he was trying to fill B shoes. Yeah. So y'all were proud. He did good, and it was really funny. So I got to see some people I ain't seen in a minute, so it was great. So yeah.
Didn't y'all go see Dr. Phil too?
We did. Ooh.
Yeah.
They made a movie out of this shit?
No, they went to go see Dr. Phil.
So we was on the Dr. Phil show.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah, so on Dr. Phil's show, shout out to Cortez for that invite.
What ass he get in?
We thinking that y'all was on Dr. Phil.
No, yeah. We just attended a taping, and it was super dope to be in the studio and all of that. But they were doing a political town hall meeting deal, and it was his first one. And so it was super dope to be in that, in that environment and all of that good stuff or whatever. But it was like Trump, since he's running for president and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I'm voting for.
Definitely not Trump. No, that would be a strong no for me.
Huh? I'm independent. I'm trying to find who the third person is.
Yeah.
I'm independent.
I forgot his name. I think it was Franklin or something. I can't remember.
Franklin.
Yeah. But it was interesting. We got to watch the town hall. We got to watch the interview. So Trump wasn't there, but we got to watch the interview with him and Dr. Phil, and then we gave our feedback and all that good stuff. And then yeah, so it was a really dope, interesting thing. But he didn't win me over. Trump didn't win me over because he feels like he's the best president for Black people since, I think he said, Lincoln.
Lincoln?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So anyway, he still had, our culture in his mouth, and that was rubbing me the wrong way. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, ain't running. Kanye ain't
No.
He ain't running.
And you know what's
no, really quick. I heard that those $20 shoes are really comfortable. I think I'm gonna get us a pair.
$20. Who got some $20?
Yay! All his clothes are $20 now.
Whose?
Nice. If you go to his website, everything is $20.
Oh, didn't know that. Okay. But yeah, it was interesting to me because I know in certain states, if you are a convicted felon, you cannot vote, right? So being that Trump is a convicted felon,
he can't vote.
Even though he hasn't been sentenced yet,
he cannot vote.
How can you run for president?
You can run, but you can't vote.
Because they make him a real nigga. And so
that's only in certain states.
What state can you vote?
Y'all keep talking, I'll look it up.
Okay. Yeah, as far as I know of, if you're a felon, you can't vote and you can't get a passport.
But that's crazy. How can you run for the United States of America and as a felon, but you can't vote? Like fix one. You know what I'm saying?
And I can't even get food stamps.
You know what I'm saying? But you can run for the president. I can go, you know what I'm saying, embezzle some stuff, and I can run for the presidency. I just think that that's whack. But hey, money talks.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So with that being said, moving right along, and welcome our family that's already chimed in, and feel free to go ahead and share this live. And let's see, Bill is definitely a favorite. He just should have locked the door.
Because he got that top. You know what I'm saying? Remember?
Right, he did. He did. He did. So before we jump into our first segment, as you can see, our Cash App is streaming along the bottom. So if you want to bless our game, we are trying to up our platform, and there's a few items that we are needing, and it's with your help. We would love it if you bless our game. The Cash App is streaming. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump into our first segment of tonight, Daily Dilemma by my girl Mia.
We see everybody just doing other stuff. So the dilemma today is out. So I was
just click on my page.
Man, we hear you. Okay, back to me. So the dilemma today is I was with a good friend of mine and a text message came through and she was like, boom. Like soon as she seen it, her whole demeanor changed. And I said, what's wrong? She was like, I just got this text. And that made me think, like, how could one text message change your whole day? So my question to the group is, what is that one text message that you may receive that changes your whole day, changes your, like, makes your heart drop, makes your skin crawl, makes you feel like it just changes the whole mood? What is one thing that you can see come across your phone? And I'm gonna ask my people too, family, what is that one thing that you can see come across your phone that makes you?
I'm sorry. Okay.
I swear, y'all. I'm gonna disappear.
Let me say, so B coming back and try to get on both of y'all asses. Y'all better eat his ass up tonight.
Hey, what? Don't. Yeah. There will be no tossing of the salad tonight.
Anyway, what are some? I wrote down some text messages, and I want to know from the family, like, what are some things that you could get that you hear, and you're like, oh God,
I'm late.
I said.
You mean bad or good? You mean like bad stuff?
a bad text message.
Oh,
Like,
I thought, because I was prepared for, I was thinking good stuff like, you miss Zaddy,
no,
Okay.
We need to talk.
we need to talk. That's you text me. We need to talk. I'm calling you right then and there.
Yes,
Don't
that's a
text
good
me.
one.
We need to talk. Talk to me,
Yes.
or
Uh,
I'm coming to you like a woman.
let me see if someone texts me, it's an anything that has, of course, if they say call me back, it's an emergency. Of course, that's gonna make me cringe because I'm not thinking positive at all.
If somebody says, especially when I'm somewhere I don't need had no business being, when somebody texts me, "Where you at?" and I'm like, "Where you at? Like, can you see me?"
Your stomach drop because somebody
They
asked.
say, "Where you at?"
Yes.
Sis, you're not even in a relationship, so why would that make you cringe?
Because sometimes I could be somewhere I ain't got no business being.
But you do have business being anywhere you want to be because you're single.
No, someplace you ain't got no business being. Can I ask you a question? Why you didn't just? That's right, Janice. Like, if you don't, just ask the question. Don't ask me. Can you ask me a question?
Checking in with our family. Janessa said, what you doing? That'll get it every time. I hate that. Don't ask me what I'm doing. Just say what you want. Don't be what you doing. Ugh.
It's not a stomach dropper.
It's not a stomach dropper. Shonda says, my bank balance text.
Boom. Ooh.
Oh.
When a subscription swipe your shit without you knowing, like you was planning to use this money for something, and then here come Apple or goddamn
Apple will get you. Hulu will get you too.
Goddamn, all these stupid ass subscriptions.
Bro, it'll say, thank you for your payment. Wait.
Amazon,
Wait a minute.
That shit hurt a nigga's soul sometimes.
Oh.
When it says, when I get a text message, now I don't know, some people don't do this though, but I get that text message saying your lab results are back. Whether you doing something or not, I instantly get nervous when my lab results come in. If you do not have a my chart, you need to get it together.
Yeah.
When them lab results come in, I don't care. You did ST when you get your STD test, and then you be like, the results are in. You like, okay.
Yeah. I know for me, I made a man probably cringe when I've text, I miss my period.
Yep.
Yep.
I'll do it right there.
I miss my period. And so it's like, I mean,
let's find it. Where did you leave it? Like? Where did you guys have it at? Let's look everywhere. Let's backtrace.
When somebody texts me, I need a favor.
Oh yeah.
I ain't got no ride. I ain't got no car. I ain't got no money. I ain't got nothing. I'm out of favors.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when your let's just say your significant other, is trying to show you like a TikTok or something, right? It's funny. It's like, oh, hey, check this TikTok out. And then they get a text message and the tab rolled down.
Oh.
Shit.
Yeah.
Your shit. I mean, it's like,
oh, your heart gonna just drop.
Oh, so Pizza Hut just texting you like that?
Right.
I don't even see no 50% off or nothing in the first message. Like this, they asking you where you at.
Right.
But yeah, right. That's a stomach dropper for me.
That is. Anytime I give somebody my phone to look at something and something comes in across the top, here, you know what I mean? Have y'all ever heard it been, oh, never mind, that's just such and such. Never mind. But yeah.
Even when I'm driving, my car is hooked up to my Apple Play, and the text message will instantly come up on the screen while I'm driving. I'll be like, oh God.
I got one. What if somebody is looking at your phone and somebody messing around and text you about that person that has the phone in their hand?
Crunchy.
That's funny. That has actually happened to somebody I know.
Really? They'd be like, did you hear about Mia? You're like, what?
It wasn't
No,
me.
no, Mia, no. It was no, it's another Mia.
No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Yeah. So, like, just what are some of those things that somebody may tell you? If I tell you, you promise not to get mad.
Right. Yeah. That's
Like,
right.
no, don't do that. Cause now I'm pissed off. I'm already pissed off.
Yeah.
As soon as you tell me to promise not to get mad, I'm pissed
Get
off.
mad. That's
Okay.
the second thing I'm gonna do.
But another one that really gets under my skin is if somebody texts me, Corte, if somebody texts me and say, bitch, I got something to tell you later.
Later.
No, tell me now.
I can't wait. You can't be like, bitch, wait till I talk to you. Like, wait, no, call me now.
Oh, my cousin got that bad. My cousin got that so bad. She like, we got something to talk about tomorrow.
Right.
Remind me to tell you something. No, tell me now. Don't tell me to
now.
remind you.
Tell me now.
Mm-mm.
Tell me.
I got another one.
My son, if my son texts me mother, he either finna beg or he done did something wrong. So whenever he texts me mother, I'm like,
what you got, Corte? What you got?
Sorry for the late response, but
no, but for real, because I know y'all do this. Have y'all had good intentions on responding to somebody and then you realize later you didn't hit send?
I do that all the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because that I'd be like, oh, I feel so bad. This was important. And I know you're talking about getting a message, but I'm just saying, even sending one.
Even then, when you get an attitude because they hadn't text you back, and then you realize
you ain't even
responded. It don't matter. Double text me then, nigga. Like,
right? No, seriously. But you know what I hate? No, seriously, because my daughter, my baby girl, she got this so bad. She hit me the other day. Mom, I have $7 on my Cash App. Can you send me $3?
That sound like crackhead moves.
She know that I'm never going to send her just $3.
Yeah.
She never goes above and beyond.
My nephew, if he hits me up and he just say auntie, so I have a nephew in prison and he does have a phone. I'm not gonna tell y'all what prison he in.
What did he do?
Huh?
Butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high.
You know what? I ain't saying nothing else.
Yo, me gotta. Okay, we're ready for the story time.
It's too late. The moment's over. Go ahead. Next segment. Let's play the game.
In jail.
Let's play the game.
How long is he in there?
35 years. Let's play the game.
No, you gotta love Mia, because one thing about my good sis, she has a story. She's very detailed, and she's gonna make us feel like we were there. And I love that about you. Sometimes.
No. Next, let's play the game, B.
No, sis. Okay.
Let's play the game, B. I mean, Toya.
No. Okay. Wait. Am I still on here?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, energy saver on. Okay, great. I don't know what happened to that. But yes. No. But seriously.
Once your laptop, that means it's gonna go dead.
Oh, does it?
What did he do?
He got the book thrown at him. He doing 35
He
years.
got 2-3 books, maybe 35 books thrown. What did he do?
It ain't. I'm not finna tell my story. I'm gonna write a book.
What is he gonna get? More time? He's
Possibly
35.
They put him on lockdown for a year, so possibly.
So the family says, Janessa said if someone texts her, Ja. No, that's a good one, because if somebody hit me with Toya and a bunch of exclamation points behind it, I'll be like, what? What's up? You know what I'm saying? Call me. Raquel said, what the fuck he do? 35 big years. Janessa says, not what he do. Did he do? What was he accused of?
What was he accused of?
Let the baby talk. Don't cage the bird.
What was he accused?
I'm a peacock, and they want me to be a darn pigeon.
No, seriously, sis. Okay.
Accused.
Okay, but seriously, real quick, back to the phone etiquette. I know that your question was, what was that text that we can get that'll make us cringe? But I just want to go a little further on text etiquette.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, do y'all feel like I feel? Do not, if I text you and you don't text me, or I'm sorry, if I call you, don't text me
Don't
back
text me back.
and you miss my phone call to my what's up. Like,
I was happening. What?
No,
what's happening?
You better
no,
text me saying I can't talk because
yeah,
You better
Yeah.
say you can't talk.
Yeah.
Don't just say what's up. You better say
yeah.
I can't talk. What's up? Does that irk y'all?
don't text me what's up.
I can see that.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if I call you, say it's an hour later and then you see the missed call, do not text me. You have to match what was given to you. If I call you, call me back. If I text you, text me back. But don't do opposite. If I text you, hey, what's up? You know, what you doing? And here you come calling. I don't want to talk.
Well, I will say if you texting back and forth, and sometimes it's too much. I'm not gonna be texting you paragraphs. I'm not gonna read it and I'm not gonna text it. Either say it to me or leave it alone.
But I'm saying if you texting somebody and you just like chilling and you don't necessarily want to have a phone conversation, so you text them. Here they come calling. Don't call me. If I wanted to talk verbally, I would have called you. I'm texting. Respond accordingly. People need to know text etiquette. Is it just me?
Nah. Well, yeah.
Bro, if you text her and then all of a sudden immediately here she come calling you, you like, God dang.
Well, unless you text, can you talk? Like,
but if you don't text that and they just dry call you, you like, if I wanted to call you, I would have. But don't just dry call me and we texting because I'm not wanting to talk.
How do you feel about dry FaceTime? When somebody just hit you with the FaceTime?
No, that's like popping up at my house. Don't ever. No, me and a friend, me and an ex, we're no longer cool because he would dry FaceTime me, and I've told him, don't. You can't just dry FaceTime me. I could be doing anything. He got mad and thought it was funny, and I was like, no, I'm serious. And he
You
quit.
just did not answer.
I didn't answer. I would text him. You can't dry FaceTime me. What's up?
It's just the it's the same thing with Facebook video calls. When somebody call you on on Facebook, it's like, ew, hey, what are you doing?
Right.
You supposed to, you know what I'm saying, send a message first, like, hey, you busy, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna call. But when you just FaceTime just out the blue,
it's like, ain't that like popping up at your house unannounced?
It's not at all.
Yeah,
it is, sis. What if you are doing something that you don't want that person to know you doing, and they dry FaceTime you?
I'm not.
No, I know you're not going to answer, but the fact that they thought it was okay.
Yeah.
Don't. No. I'm not going to answer, but the fact they thought it was cool, we cool enough for them to dry FaceTime me. That's
really.
No. Don't do that.
I got one.
What?
For those who have jobs, what if your boss texts you, "Hey, can you come in early today?"
That's a stomach dropper.
Or will your boss say, "We need to talk when you get here"?
Oh.
Or if your boss says, you ain't got to come in tomorrow.
Or if your boss say, you fired. Straight up, you fired. God damn.
Via text. That's how you.
Yeah.
Okay, but listen, before we go to a quick commercial, let me ask y'all this. It's a little bit off subject, but right there what you said, B. If your boss texts you, you fired, would you rather them tell you first thing in the morning or after you worked all damn day?
If you tell me after I done worked for your white ass all goddamn day,
Gotta be
tearing something up on the way out.
You clearing off tables.
Yeah, man. If I done built up these pallets and all that shit, done split and all, man, I'm tearing all them bitches down. You better tell me the first thing in the morning, man. I got laid off before. I don't know if it was fired or laid off, but them niggas brought me in and talked to me and said, "Hey, man, we letting people go." So I guess that's laid off. Yeah, so I got laid off before, but the nigga told me in the morning. Nigga ain't let me sit up there and do no damn work, and then gonna tell, "Hey, love what you did, man. This a new shelf you did? Okay, I like that. Listen, you gone. We don't need you no more."
But
And
you know
y'all
what?
don't need these shelves either.
Kagan says I'm knocking all that shit over.
I
Uh,
promise you. I'm glad I've never been put in that situation. But
you know what? I'm not mad about it. You know why? Because that's just that much more on my last check.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get.
Hold on, but what if it's the start of the new pay week and they don't want to pay you for the rest of that week? So you
Oh
only
no, they paying me if it's an hour. I don't care what it is. They gonna pay me.
I'm on it now.
Because
Vanessa said I want my 8 hours.
your bitch ass knew that you was gonna fire me when you woke up this morning, and you allowed me to do your work for you. You know what I'm saying? You knew, like, look at him. I'm gonna fire his black ass. Look at him eating my food. Yeah.
I wouldn't have took no lunch break. I would have worked straight through that 30-minute lunch break.
No, seriously.
I would have left the lunch.
Why?
I would have
That's
left.
why they don't tell y'all's ass that. Because y'all gonna mess up some stuff on y'all's way. If they say, hey, Brandon, today's gonna be your last day. At the end of the day, you know,
Don't come back.
I'm gonna still be mad because your bitch called me before I left the house, nigga. I had to sit in traffic. I had to put gas in the car. I had to wake up. I had to set 6 alarms.
You say you had to wake up?
Time. Yes, you could have texted me and was like, "Hey, man, look, it ain't working out. Don't even worry about waking up in the morning. You good?" You know what I'm saying? Like, you
die. Don't even wake up. Just die.
Stupid ass. Like, yeah.
No, seriously. What time
I don't know. I'd have been fired before, so.
No, I ain't been fired. I didn't need to quit or being laid off. Like, hey, man, you too good for us, man. So you don't deserve to work.
You got fired after your lunch break. They want her to be fired with a full stomach. I get that, because if you fire me and I'm hungry, I'm finna act the fool.
So I can't even go in the cafeteria?
Because you ain't gonna enjoy your lunch.
I can't. Damn, bro.
Listen, I'm not doing, but times have changed because bosses, they communicate via text, and I think some of it is just so raggedy. Like, call me, you know what I'm saying?
People be shooting up their jobs now. People be getting fired, and
that's why you couldn't let a nigga work all day and use and abuse him, and then turn around and be like, "Hey, you know what? This ain't gonna work out."
Right. Let me check in with the family real quick. Janessa says I got fired after my lunch break. LaJacia says, just unalive and don't even worry about coming in. What you mean, don't wake up?
That's what I said. Don't wake up in the morning. So you just want me to
listen. Seriously. So that yeah. So it's definitely some text. I agree, Mia, that I just don't want. I cringe if I see them coming across my phone. So with that, family, we're going to pause right there because we are just getting started. So if you're just now tuning in with us, we encourage you to share this live. Go grab you a drink and a snack and come back because we have a lot more for you. I mean, I'm just saying.
I came here because he needs to be honest.
I think I produced
with himself and with me.
Honest about what, miss?
You know what? I'm gonna do exactly as you stated.
Wait, hold on, where you going? Sleep, right?
Hey, babe. Did we wake you?
No, but you both loud as hell.
How about I kick Sandra's ass out?
You trying to tell me about my wife?
You better put a stop to it before you lose your wife and your child. That little bitch we had in our bedroom? Yeah, that's his ex-wife. But I guess your ass got more time to do all your freaky shit in the office, don't you?
No, that's not what it is.
Then what is it? Either which way it goes. Either which way it goes.
I remember remember saying to my friends, there is my future wife, and then I took the step to meet someone who would change my life. It had to be my destiny, 'cause I was made to love you, my hands to touch you, my arms to hold you, my legs to stand, my time to spend with you forever. I was made to love you, my lips to kiss you.
Okay.
Welcome back and welcome back. So I want to give a real quick shout out to I Am Corte Entertainment for that amazing trailer. The trailer that you saw, you guys, was the stage play that Corte turned into a movie. So I am super excited to see the finished product of that, because I had the privilege to be a part of that, as well as my girl, Mia. And we are super excited. Oh my gosh. Yes. And as a matter of fact, we actually had somebody in one of our groups, on one of the Tubi groups, that was like, I can't find But I'm Married. Where's But I'm Married? I was like,
I really look.
they ready. They ready. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so we put our heart and soul and sweat equity into that project. So we hope that you guys will enjoy it as well. So shout out to Corte for that. Now, at this time, we're going to go ahead and get into our next segment called Pick Your Poison. All right, you guys, it is entertainment time. We're going to go ahead and jump into Pick Your Poison. Basically, you're going to see two options come at the bottom of the screen. And family, we need you to chime in. It's just one or the other. Real simple. All right? Co-host, y'all ready?
Ready?
All right. So if we could have the first one up. Mavericks or the Celtics?
Mavericks.
Period. Who you going with, B?
Mavericks.
Mavs.
The fuck you gonna be in Dallas and not go for Dallas Mavericks?
Okay, but I will say this on the cool. I was rooting for my boy.
He's not your boy.
Obviously. You don't even like him.
Kyrie, because it was a delay, because
You want no delay.
I was delaying because of the adult juice.
Yeah, ain't your boy.
Kyrie Irving.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it was just a delay because of the courage juice that I was, sipping on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so is that kind of a no-brainer, like Mavericks or
It's a
Celtics?
no-brainer. Everybody.
Okay, but the season is 2-0 right now, right?
Listen.
No, the season is 3-0, and right now they're playing. They're in halftime. Boston has 50, and Dallas Mavericks has 51.
Yeah.
Oh, they're playing right now tonight?
Entertainment purposes. You know what I'm saying? Don't get too caught up in that. You know, we got
we just trying to stretch it out.
Oh,
baby.
So it might be a knockout tonight.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
First of all, it gotta be 4.
Yeah.
And tonight's the 4th game, right?
Tonight the 3rd, ain't it?
If they 3-0, then tonight's the 4th game.
Is tonight the 4th game?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it might be.
Who's gonna win?
Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and get this dub, you know what I'm saying? Come back, sweet, you know how this is.
Luka.
I hate for it to be a sweep. I really do.
Luka.
Kagan says that this is the 3rd game.
That's what I thought.
So they're 2-0. That's what I was thinking, that they were 2-0, because I watched the 2nd game and it was, yeah. Ooh. Okay. All right. Janessa says she's going with the Mavericks. Okay.
Let's
All
go.
right. I'm only going for them because I feel like the turn-up parties will be dope in Dallas.
Fact. Everybody gonna get all the balls.
I'm a Laker fan. Let's go on record. I'm a Laker fan. A LeBron all day.
Oh my, the crowd.
Okay. Mavs at home.
Okay, cool. So there you go. Let's move on. Ruffle some feathers right there. Let's move on. Okay, y'all know it's summertime. It's about to be summertime. What y'all going with? Ice cream or snow cone? Which one y'all going with? Ice cream or snow cone?
Ice
How much
cream.
money I got?
Okay.
I'm lactose.
It's gonna be.
Oh,
It's
you're
gonna,
lactose?
Yeah, I'm lactose.
So you going snow cone. Okay. You got a favorite flavor?
Yeah, tiger blood.
Tiger
Man,
blood.
that's that third grade favorite. You too old to be drinking tiger blood now.
So what the fuck is strawberry? What grade is strawberry flavor? The fuck? Come
That's tiger
on,
blood.
man.
You don't drink that when you grow. You might as well said you want Ninja Turtle flavor.
Oh my god! So flavors got grades. Okay, what grade is cherry?
Cherry is an adult grade.
Man, come on, man.
Okay. All right.
Tiger blood is for kids.
I'm going with snow cone. But if that ice cream truck come through the neighborhood, I am finna run out there.
They got the most horriblest music ever. I'm rocking with ice cream because I love ice cream. Ooh, chocolate.
It all depends on how. If I got some money, ice cream me. If I'm broke, snow cone me.
Okay, so the family says, Kagan says, snow cone is the only answer here. Judgment will be had. Kagan, it's ice cream all day, baby.
I bet y'all ate Kool-Aid out the bag too. Everybody just picked snow cone. They probably ate that Kool-Aid out the pack.
I did.
Takenya says, yo, you got somebody to match you. Takenya says, yo, tiger blood. Dallas, what's up? What's up, sis? Okay. Janessa says snow cone. Kagan says, what toy? Wow, toy, it's always you.
Let's go.
Deja says chocolate ice cream. Yes, chocolate ice cream with chocolate fudge with chocolate chips.
Dookie.
Oh gosh.
Just chocolate.
That's too much.
All right.
Get a chocolate man to lick it off of.
Mia, but you said chocolate. You said ice cream too.
I did. I didn't say chocolate ice cream. I said Millennium Crunch is my favorite.
Millennium Crunch.
Millennium Crunch.
Miss Netta.
You know what? So, y'all don't want me on the podcast, just say that.
Miss Netta, boy.
Hey B. Takenya says
that's
tiger blood is a staple off of Buckner.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, thanks.
Okay. Okay. Kagan says Mia said ice cream too. Of course she did. Okay. No, but for real on the cool, because it's summertime and you need that swallow. I don't know why I did that. Why did I do that?
What ice cream gotta do is be a swallow. Wait, what's going
Damn.
Don't give Toy nothing else to drink.
What's going on, man?
Okay, let's move along. Okay, so like I said, it's summertime. So what y'all rocking with, house party or a pool party?
House party.
House party, okay.
Yeah, because motherfuckers don't be bathing and people don't swim anyway. You know, they don't get in there, don't get their hair wet. And I've been to a pool party where it was two motherfuckers in the pool and everybody else was around the motherfucker. Just, hey, you know. So,
Bro,
yeah.
did you see that on IG where the girl went viral because she was the only one in the pool and everybody else was standing around it?
That was just stupid. Just a waste of pool.
That part. But I'm rocking with a pool party. Show me what you working with.
Yes, it's good to see. Yeah.
Mia, what'd you say? What'd you say, Mia?
I'm gonna say a house party.
What if they ain't got no air?
Why would they have a party with no air?
The air went out.
It's hot outside, so I'm gonna go home.
Damn.
I'm gonna go home.
B, you at a house party getting it in like
Now,
I used to throw house parties. Like I grew up.
Marcus throw some bomb pool parties.
I grew up on house parties. You know what I'm saying? I would like to see a pool party because you know I can and all that stuff like that. But don't nobody really just be swimming and shit.
No, we had a bomb. It was the day of your birthday party. We did have a bomb pool party.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Bro, that must be because you can't swim. Y'all can't swim. That's why y'all don't want no pool party. Y'all can't swim. Yes, that's it right there. Where she went viral. She was the only one in the pool, and everybody else. Yeah,
I'm definitely getting in the water.
I'm a great.
And I got locks, so I don't care about my hair getting wet. I'm getting in the water.
Okay, so Kagan told me to put the cup down, homie. Okay. Kagan also says pool party. Janessa says neither. I don't like people. Janessa, don't do
This
that.
what I don't like. Whenever people do be in the pool and then like they go in the water and stuff, and then they come up and they be having like boogers and stuff on their nose.
They do.
Like you put it into the water with me. It's like
Kool-Aid in the water.
I'm like, there's other people in here.
That's a good point, bro. No, seriously.
I mean,
Says house party and it's year round, so it's not just summer. That's okay. That's true. David, what's up, David? David says watching from Cedar Hill, Texas. I mean,
y'all know what I'm talking about though. The boogers be floating and shit in there.
No, I know what you're saying. Kagan says too many people being there, it'd be hot. She don't like the crowds. Takia says, Latoya, how dare you make me spit my drink out? I'm going because of the water, but I prefer the ocean.
I'm scared of the ocean.
Sis is bougie.
I'm so scared of the ocean.
Sis is bougie. Talking about the ocean. We trying to keep it at the pool. All right, let's move on. Let's move on next. Clear or brown liquor?
Well, we see what B's choice is.
We see B answer.
B, we gonna have to. We see Toya's.
I mean, so Mia, that means you're clear.
I'm sober. I'm the only one sober, and I'm the one
clear.
getting
No, clear because we don't see it.
Toya cracking her own self up.
Okay. Don't give
nobody else laughing, Toya.
Don't give Toya nothing else to drink before the show.
Wait. I'm drinking Coke. It's a big gulp of Coke.
Okay.
Now what did you say though, sis? What is your preference?
Mine is brown.
Brown? Okay. B, what you rolling with?
Brown.
When I was in my 20s, it was clear. When I was in my 20s, I could drink that clear.
But now you can't?
Man, hell no. I'd be stuck in that bed for 2-3 days.
On that brown play going, all right, you know what
I mean, brown. LaDacia says brown. Okay, sis. Kagan says clear. Janessa says clear. Toya got to put that sip down. I ain't even.
She ain't sipping. She gulping in that big gulp.
The big gulp. The big gulp.
That's what she's swallowing.
Baby, because that's the only thing I'm going to swallow.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
That's all I'm ever swallowing. For real.
You said everybody. You talking about like you don't do that?
No, can't do it.
That goes right into our next one.
That is
what's the next one?
Friend, I can't do it. It's like a loogie. I can't swallow it. No, it's like a loogie.
I mean, I don't know how to do it. I don't know the technique. What you should
okay. And with that being said, condom or raw dog? Ooh.
What's the situation here? Because
you can't just throw that out there.
I mean, come on now. Are you going to have sex with a condom, or you would prefer, like me and Mia? Would you prefer like him to have on a condom or raw dog it? B, condom. Are you going to put on a condom or are you going to raw dog it?
Condom.
Okay, so it just depends.
Niggas' dicks is falling off now.
It just depends.
They used to just get bumps. Now they fall off.
They fall off?
They fall off.
They fall off. You know what?
Now they just
fall off in the toilet.
From the body. I'm too scared, man. Like now
it's been a minute since you had sex, raw dog.
Raw dog. Now
look, you feel a lie.
This is I'm saying I was about to say this is the new virgin. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been so long since I went without a condom. I'm saving that without a condom for that wing. You know what I'm saying? This will wing. So whenever I rip it off, now the first few times, don't judge me because it's been a while since I've been in here naked, and I'm gonna blast real quick, but. Everybody ain't got this skin. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been covering it up for a long time.
So So question,
Kagan.
do you think,
Oh,
bro,
tender dick.
do you think if you went raw dog, because you said it's been a minute,
Yeah.
do you think that you would bust real like quicker?
Quick in a bitch.
Oh, okay. Okay. I
Yeah,
like to make it true.
But you hold on. Let me smoke this square real quick. Let me roll a blunt, and I got you, bitch.
Oh,
Cause round 2 is always crucial. You know what I'm saying? Round 2 is like you doing shit you ain't never tried before because you know you just in there. You done got round 1 out the way. So
got it.
yeah.
Got it. Mia.
Condom me, please. Latex free.
So they got to go to another state to go purchase the kind of condoms that you need latex free.
They sell them in Texas.
You gotta
Oh,
kill
okay.
an animal and stuff. You gotta kill an animal just to have shit. Come on, man. What are you doing?
Right.
What are you doing?
I'm allergic to latex.
Okay, friend. He come over to the house. You
I have
feeling
my
him?
own. I have my own.
Oh, you okay? That's good because I was gonna say he feeling you, you feeling him. He got a condom, and you like, no, I gotta be latex free. He like, by the time I go to the store and find one, the mood is gone. But you already provide them. You provide them.
I do. I do.
Oh, okay.
I know I'm allergic to latex, and everybody's not allergic to that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I hate condoms, but
dang.
No, I do. We all do. Quit playing. We all hate condoms. I
it.
use them if you're not my person that I see on a regular.
Huh.
I should have said it.
Huh. That's
I should have said it.
Yeah. You said it. You said it. So okay, so the person on the regular he get raw dog.
Right.
Shooting up the club.
And then the person that's here and there, you know what I'm saying? They have the protection. Right.
Let's see what the family said.
Thank you, Josh. A lot of people are allergic to latex.
Kagan said this is a loaded question. Janessa says it depends. Janessa says I'll pass. Kagan says raw dog for the win, but of course my boy is married. Takinya says throwing and placing raisinettes in on my palate. Yes, this is the place to be.
Baby, she drunk.
Okay. And placing raisinettes in.
Okay. Kagan says, sweet ass nigga. I miss that. Speak the real boy and let that liquor reveal. Absolutely. I'm allergic to latex as well. So Janessa is allergic to latex too, Mia. So don't feel bad.
Thank you.
And then Janessa says, play a Toya. No, sis, listen.
Yeah.
The number one. But if you know if you're number one or number two now.
I'm not a player. I'm an effective communicator. But what I will say is, you know how you have that one person that you just sleep with and you trust him and all of that, and you let him raw dog, but maybe the next person that you use protection just on the strength. That's all I'm saying. Because I can go to the health department and take a test. It's going to be clear.
Okay.
Hey, and I'm not a player. Let's move on. Let's move on. I hate sex questions. I hate sex questions because your girl is. Oh, wait.
What does that spell?
Wait. What's that say? What? Producer.
Kakaku?
What happened?
It's supposed to say caught. Get caught. So
where it go?
Wait.
Where it go?
We can correct this shit. Because see, y'all thought I was tipsy, but it's not me. It's the producer. Okay, there we go. He's quick. Get caught. Would you rather get caught by your girlfriend or boyfriend or spend a week in jail?
Get caught.
Be thinking about it.
Hey, he said, F you, beat me now.
Be thinking only a week. Okay, I might.
Yeah, no, I'm like,
That sound like he done been to the county before. Be thinking like he done been to the.
Like shit, I can go lay it down. Lay it down.
yeah. So I don't like jail.
Okay.
Jail, it's I'm anemic and it's cold. In that house. It's
And
cold.
you skinny, them cots ain't
Ugh.
good on you.
Yeah, nah, and then you get a mat and a little sheet. You know what I'm saying?
That
Like
cot is this thick.
it don't even cover your feet and your shoulders. Like you
Oh,
either gonna get your shoulders and your ankles is out, or you gonna have your ankles covered and all this is out. You know what I'm saying?
You know, so you know how I feel when I go.
Yeah, that nigga he gonna get one arm. Up right there.
He said, "You know how I feel when I go. He a regular."
Yeah, I'm a pick get caught by the girlfriend because it's a possibility that she might join. I don't know what reality that is, but I'm just saying maybe
reality.
It depends on the pockets.
but you're hoping.
Because if the pockets is deep.
Oh, are your pockets deep enough to have your girl join?
If the pockets is deep and she already like women.
That's a good point.
Possibility that might not trip as much or as bad. Might join in. Be mad that she wasn't invited. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that over jail.
Okay, Mia, what you rocking with?
If I get caught and I'm gonna be homeless, I'm gonna go to jail for a week.
Homeless?
Yeah, because if this dude paying all the bills, like I'm gonna lose my lifestyle. Then I'm gonna go to jail for a week on some BS. But if he just the dude around over there and he catch me cheating, I'm just caught.
Okay, well,
husband.
I mean,
husband, I'm going to jail for a week.
So
I'm gonna go to jail for a week. If that's my husband, I'm gonna go to jail for a week.
Okay.
Cool.
Boyfriend.
So I'm going with B. Here's why. I would rather get caught because what I'm going to do is convince him on why I'm sleeping with somebody.
Oh, you're a gaslighter.
Place. Lack thereof. If he did something wrong, is the reason why he calls me to cheat.
I mean, yeah, no.
You a gaslighter.
Huh?
That's called gaslighting.
No, it's called, nigga, had you did what I needed you to do, I wouldn't even be thinking about nobody else.
Damn.
And I would have did it better and I wouldn't have got caught. But I'm not a cheater, so I wouldn't have got caught because I ain't cheating.
Damn.
The family says,
right.
Takinia says that I be reading the comments late. Okay. Kagan says, I'm faithful, so I can't get caught. Or no, let me see. Janessa says I'm faithful, so I can't get caught. LaDacia says, get caught. I'll find a way to get out of whatever he's accusing me of. That's why I'm saying me and you will never part, says. Juice Mom says, fuck jail.
Pay attention.
Okay. This
is why
you see what Kagan say?
Man, what the hell are you talking about, B?
About what? What I said?
Whenever you was explaining why you would choose getting caught, having somebody come in, you would hope that she go join.
He just be talking outside his neck.
Yeah, because listen, Black, you ain't been to jail, boy. You ain't felt that. Then again, I've been to your house. Your shit is a goddamn igloo. You like the cold. You know what I'm saying? You like that cold shit. I don't know. The coldness for me, and then they give you a honey bun and a little ass sandwich.
They don't give you no honey bun. Well, unless you're in a good jail.
The food don't even be what that is, man. I'm telling you, bro. Catch me, walk in here, okay?
Kagan said jail like that bad. He don't mind going to jail. He gonna lay his time out.
Listen,
his wife like she's strong.
Takinia says, Toya, I don't see the problem. Me neither. Kagan says, clearly y'all spouses ain't African American in this scenario.
Yes, they are. That's what I'm saying. Kagan wife look like she hit hard too,
baby. Kagan's wife looked like she's saying, "I wish you would."
She
Yeah.
probably be beating him. So
You know what I'm
he
saying?
know better. He said jail ain't that bad.
The sis said, "I don't play about mine."
So love her to death. She's super sweet.
Super sweet.
Nigga say, you know what?
Super sweet.
She from the hood and she can fight.
She can fight. He said what he said. So Kagan,
Shit.
we
He
already
gonna go to jail.
Bro, you 100 at all times. Thank you. Okay, as she should, Takia says. Okay, let's move along. We only have a few more for you, real quick, family. Would you rather go on an all girls or guys trip, or just you and your bae?
I want to go. I'm going last.
Okay. I'm going to say I would rather, because I'm only speaking from my current situation. I would rather go on an all girls trip and maybe I can come across a bae, only because I don't have a solid bae, because if I did, it would be me and him. And girls, I'll holler at y'all later. But because I don't have a bae, it's definitely going to be an all girls trip because we're going to turn up.
Baby, she is on it.
Me?
I'm sorry.
I would say me and Bae for two reasons. Number one, if that's my Bae and we good enough to go on trips together, he got to be fun. Number two, I ain't got to pay for nothing.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
They got me. I ain't got to take number my ID.
That is selfish of you.
How?
You're not gonna help the nigga with food or nothing?
Right.
Oh my god.
I can, but I ain't got to. But you know, if I go on a girls trip, I gotta pay every single time I step out.
Yeah, but oh god. All right.
What you choosing?
What you choosing? You and your
Bae
fellas.
might be in your room.
You and your fellas be, or you and your bae? What you choosing?
Y'all already know, man. I'm going with me and Bae because niggas is broke these days, man. They trying to pay for other motherfuckers, man, and they gonna get me in trouble because when I get back home, then I gotta explain what happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, and why? You know, nah. But I feel like what me was saying or started to say. If Bae is Bae, then that means she cool and fun, and you know what I'm saying. That means we can go out of town and enjoy some new shit that we both ain't seen together. So
yeah,
I would rather go out with me and Bae.
Now, me and the girls can have a good time, but I'm telling if me and Bae are on that level to where we going on trips together, he fun and we gonna have fun together. Like
if me and the boys go, we turn up. You know what I'm saying?
Now, me and the girls, we definitely go.
Let me say this though. If me and the boys are in a relationship and we go out on the boys trip, we still gonna turn up, but we gonna be respectful. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Ain't no locations gonna be up. Ain't no Snapchats, ain't no Twitters, ain't no Facebook.
I don't mind having my location on and all that. I don't mind it because
hold on. 2 seconds. Mia, you hear B's answer? His bae must be watching.
I said that. I already said that.
He said, if me and the boys do go,
might be able to fight too.
He said, if me and the boys do go, I'm gonna be respectful.
You'll be up there playing chess. Hey, I'm playing chess.
No, bro, I believe you though. I believe that you're gonna be respectful no matter what, especially if you're in love. Okay.
You know he popular. They gonna know who he is. He gonna be on TMZ if he show out.
Right. Let's check in with the family real quick. Kagan says me and the lady for the win, clearly, because he's married. Takia says me and Bae. JT and the guys can go join the trip later or be way. Me and Bae about to exert this homie badass lover thing.
Me and Black pick with the Bae.
Yes.
It's because I'm in love and because he married. It can't be because we just chose to be.
No, bro. You said if I did happen to go with the fellas, I'm gonna be respectful. Yeah. And I just feel like that answer was for your bae because she might be watching.
Nah, I was just saying, like, if I'm in a relationship and I go with other men who in a relationship, y'all ladies are cool. We gonna be
Okay, what if all of your guys aren't in a relationship and they want to go see some hoes in this house?
Hey,
Hoes in this
you can
house.
see
Hey.
hoes. It's okay to see hoes. You don't fuck them though. You don't do nothing with them. You know what I'm saying? You don't pursue the hoes. You can see them. Hey, there go a hoe right there. Hey, hoe. You know, you know, that's when you go into cheating mode, and that's bad.
look, but don't touch.
Yeah,
I can respect a beat all day. I love it. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what your bros is doing. As long as you faithful and committed to your person,
thanks.
that's all that matter. You know what I'm saying? Because we going to get you and Mia married before the season is over. But anyway, Kagan says, y'all see that solid bay? Yeah, that's player talk. Kagan, quit it. Okay. Quit it. Dimitri says Bay trip. Okay. Takenya says, I'm trying to be on the balconies with Bay, especially after he turn up. Bay, let me be your fan. And what's SW? It's Swallow. I think that's Swallow. Never mind. That's that Bay and our shit. We're gonna rock and then be on whatever. Takenya, love you, sis. Quit writing paragraphs.
Hey,
Kagan, we members of the faithful male community, so my brother is right. Nothing by respectful fun will be had. I respect it all day because we need more stand-up guys who are faithful and committed to the queen bees. Okay.
Black men don't cheat.
Ladacia says, right, Toya, he got eyes on him. The hoes will have to be respectful in that equation, Toya. You're right, because
you can't tell no hoe to be respectful. That ain't her job. A hoe's job is not to be respectful.
Dimitri says, be not lying, though. Okay. Okay.
Come on, baby. Let me speak a little fact.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. Are y'all rocking with YouTube or IG? Ooh.
YouTube.
Because I know a lot of people who graduated from YouTube University.
Now, if you would have said YouTube or TikTok, boy, it would have been a little bit.
It would have been a little bit tough.
Yeah.
Okay.
YouTube on there.
Yeah, YouTube all day. Facts. Because YouTube, yeah, you could just.
I'm not an IGer.
I'm not an IGer either.
I think IG is for like people who got shit going. You know what I'm saying? Like shit.
Well,
that's what I feel like. I feel like you got either a content creator, you're a model, you're an actor, you're a comedian, whatever. It's like just something to just constantly see, hey, I got this coming out, I got this going, I got this show, I got this. Facebook is for your people, your family, your friends, people you went to school with. And the TikTok is another content creating thing to make, you know what I'm saying, followers, friends.
They got a new one too.
So, bro, you don't have a strong following on IG like you do on TikTok?
I got 35,000 on Instagram, but I got 500,000 on TikTok. So it's not the same.
Facebook, okay, it's not the same, but when you compare your little 35 to my little 2 on IG,
you working, you're getting there, because I was at 2,000 before.
Really at 17, but if you round it up.
Yeah, that's what I did. I used to just round it, and that's manifestation, because when you round it, the radius of the conglomerate, when you collide the colossophormery.
What?
Exactly.
Okay, but I got 50.
And we're gonna go to commercial.
I got 50.1 thousand on TikTok.
Look at Kagan.
Does that count, bro?
Oh shit!
I got 50.1 thousand followers on TikTok. Does that count?
Okay, there you go. 50.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Yeah.
Cool.
You get there.
Kagan say, I got followers, ass nigga.
Do you have a YouTube page? Bro, do you have a YouTube page?
I do, but that's my music. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, your music. Okay. Mia, you got a YouTube page?
I mean, I'm just saying.
Oh, okay. All right.
So we all have a YouTube.
That's
okay.
What about you? You got your own personal?
I don't, but I've been encouraged to put my TikToks on my IG And yeah, so yeah, I haven't created a YouTube, but I need to put my TikToks and transition them over to YouTube. But it's
Yeah.
kind of hard because people like what they like. They like YouTube and it just works. So is that the last one we got, producer?
You got one more.
Okay, so this is our last one, family. Hang in right before we go to another quick commercial. Our last one. What is it? Popularity or talent? This is a good one because I've seen several posts today about people in our industry, which is the entertainment industry. Are people choosing popularity or talent for their films?
I'm going first. Who's going first?
I'm
Mia.
going last.
Oh, you going last, Mia?
So
Are you wait, Paul? I wanted to make sure you asking for the films or period.
I'm just saying in general, would you
Okay.
choose popularity or would you choose a person who's talented? Which one? A popular person or a talented person?
so
Which
for me,
one?
because I seen
Naturally in our industry, because we all three are in the same entertaining.
I've seen this post today. You know what I'm saying? Where a couple people was feeling some type of way. They was like, yeah, popularity. Yeah, I choose talent. I feel like it depends on what the director or the producer, what their goal is. You know what I'm saying? Are you trying to get clicks or are you trying to create something good? You know what I'm saying? Like some quality shit. Because it's a lot of people that have popularity that are not good actors, that don't have any talent. And so that gets overlooked sometimes. And then there's people with talent that has no following. And I can understand both sides of it. I can pick this person with talent, but I'm not getting any streams or any following or anything from it. But if I go get this popular person, they gonna bring in the ducats. They gonna bring in the streams, the eyeballs, the whatever. Acting was trash, but I got their attention. So I can see both sides of it. I'm going to pick talent.
That's why you're my nigga, because I too piggyback off that. I feel like if you are talented and you don't have followers, it just takes one opportunity for somebody seeing your talent for you to become popular. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And talent to me will knock down doors that popularity may not. Popularity is important on the sense of you might be just funny or you got a following and people watch what you do, but then you get in a movie or something and they be like, that nigga, that ain't his lane. He's a YouTuber. You know what I'm saying?
You could
YouTubing. But when it comes to the industry that we're in, when you talk about popularity versus talent, I'm gonna choose talent all day. And this is where I'm at with it. Mia?
You could have texted me that though. You ain't had to tell everybody.
You're right.
Why she didn't get no doo 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 doo? Why she didn't get no sound effects? She didn't get nothing.
I was kind of quick and to the point though.
No, you weren't.
Mia, what do you think?
Who you got, Mia?
I would definitely say talent. Well, you know what? Let me be the antagonist. I will say popularity because that is people have short-term memory. And if you're popular, you're going to help them rise to the front. Now, you might not have longevity with it, but look at Sexy Red. That's a great example. She's super popular because her album, because she's super popular, but it didn't give her longevity. She only sold 28,000 copies of her album because she has no talent.
Okay, but
the popularity, she got that bag. Is she taken serious as an actress? No. I mean, a rapper? Not at all. But she's definitely popular and making her money through her popularity and not her talent.
I think that we'll just say somebody like Krishan The Rock, okay?
You did not call her The Rock.
You're a wrestler now? Got
The
it.
bitch be fighting.
Krishan
The
the
bitch
Rock.
be fighting, so she might be. But this is what I will say: Krishan the Rock, Krishan Rock. Krishan is popular, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure what her talent is outside of. I know when she was in school, she could run track and all that good stuff. You know, things that I've heard about her, but that's not what she's living in. If someone that we know was to put Krishan in one of their movies, naturally it's going to draw views because she's popular. But when they see her deliver, and this is just me speculating because I've never seen her in a movie, I'm assuming that Krishan wouldn't be able to deliver to that magnitude that others would because she's not talented in the entertainment industry of movies, right? She might kill it. But if let's just say she didn't, I just feel like she would help in the sense of the views. But when you talk about talent, like talent lives for, like, don't come over here and piss on our industry, okay? Even though we need views and people to buy it, and that's generating money and all of that good stuff. I'm with a talented person all day. We know people who have done a small role and was talented and killed it, and they from that grew. Then we know people who's popular and get put in something, and we like, I mean, it was funny because it was them, but on the cool
trash,
they need to stay over there.
Yeah. Most people that are there just for talent don't get large roles.
Right.
They instantly they're just getting that. I just watched, I don't know if y'all have seen it or not, but Bad Boys, and they had somebody in there literally that made millions off of maybe TikTok. He's a TikTok famous, the little African dude that don't use no words. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He's in the new Bad Boys movie.
Yeah.
Who is
the little black African dude?
Because in
Michael Blackston?
Nah, he be doing this.
And that's exactly what he did in the movie. Didn't say a word. He do this.
Because do you know how many followers he has? He got like 30 million followers.
Really? By doing this?
So just him promoting the movie, hey, I'm in Bad Boys, go check me out. 30 million followers.
Went to see.
I not even knew
1 second.
Bad Boys franchise. Now they're gonna go click in. That's what the game is about now.
Yeah.
So it is
that's what I'm talking about.
Popularity and the numbers and
Popularity.
I can respect it in that manner, like I said, but I'm a respect talent all day because guess what? But I'm Married is coming out.
And they got some talented people in it.
And I'm not popular, but I like to believe that I'm talented.
Very.
And we gonna see.
Yeah. And then sometimes you can be the best of both worlds. Popular.
I don't know if I should have put that plug because you're always supposed to under promise and over deliver.
Pop your shit.
No, ain't no wrong with popping your collar around here.
So listen, family. So our family said real quick, talent quality over quantity, not the Rock Toya, I know. But with that being said, we're going to jump into our final commercial. And when we come back, stay tuned because we have some hot topics for you. And I mean,
what we hopping into?
We're going to jump into a quick commercial. I mean, I'm just saying.
I see you saying that.
Earlier today, Clyde Rivers pleaded not guilty by ways of insanity. He is currently being held on a $50,000 bond.
I told her to move out of Oak Cliff years ago. She had to be the one to save the city.
My life has been nothing but death. I lost my hero, and now my baby sister.
What do we got?
Well, we got an officer shot through the neck.
It looks like what we were told about Lala ain't right. Something ain't right here.
I'd like to thank all of you for joining us in the inaugural celebration of the life of Laura McMillan.
This motherfucker killed my sister, he gotta go.
Drip too hard, don't stand too close, you gon' run drown. Off this way, doing all these shows. I've been on the road, I don't care where I go, as long as I can get paid. Bad little fire, she been on my mind. Soon as I get back, she enslaved. Do this all the time, this ain't no surprise. Every other night another movie get made. Bad life, chillin' on my mind. Soon as I get back, shit enslaved. Do this all the time, this ain't no surprise. Every other night another movie get made.
Y'all ready? Let's do this. This is for Lala. It's for Lala. For Lala.
Why these hoes with me? Flexing on your bestie, pass your bitch, I'm intercepting. My spaghetti's in my prezi, boy, my glass and not plexi.
What's your name?
Tiffany. What's yours?
Gates.
We are making you a managing director at GIRA Law.
We were way in over our heads from the first day of court.
These two here, not only shareholders in your company, but also owners of the Zesta trucking company where I work.
We need to go to this warehouse and find out what they're moving.
I bet when you woke up this morning, you didn't expect your night to end like this.
Look for those votes in the fall, right?
Do it! Do it!
Please let me make it. Trill, please, man. Come on, Driller. You know me, man.
God damn, man. Why you ain't wait till you get to the edge first?
Man, stop complaining. Help me get this nigga out the fucking car.
Bro, you act like we ain't two little niggas out here trying to get their
Man,
weight,
stop
man.
fucking crying.
God damn. Nigga did shit.
Stink as a motherfucker. Smelly motherfucker. My nigga shit think is
Oh, look, I got something for you.
What's up?
Set it off versus dead presidents.
Dead presidents hands down, nigga. How you figure? Nigga, what's more gangster than robbing white people banks in the 70s?
Nah, you right.
Fuck you,
You right. Nah, I fuck with that.
Please don't let me down. Keep it real every time I come around. Came from nothing, man, we built it from the ground. OGs, we the illest in the town. All I ask, God, please don't let me down. Keep the gas and we smoking by the pound. Shake that ass every time I come around. Super bad, she the illest in the town. All I ask, girl, please don't let me down. Niggas with visions of fucking bitches.
Welcome back, and welcome back. Yes, I want to give a real quick shout out to Grit. Did y'all see those trailers?
Great movie.
Grit by my boy Jeff X Visuals, and my boy B Naked is a part of that dope production. They just had the premiere this weekend. So if you missed it, you missed it. Now you got to wait for it to stream. Okay. I also want to give a shout out to Mr. Gates of Don Dega Films by my boy Dez. Got my boy Corte a part of that production. And last but not least, Smoke and Ashes. So stay tuned for that by my boy Black Films, Kagan of Black Films. And I believe my boy B is a part of that production as well.
He's busy, huh?
Come on, booked and busy.
Yeah, that was a little piece of the snippet.
Yeah, a little snippet, little razzle dazzle, little thing that ain't.
You
know,
picking up that weight, B? You done got your weight up?
You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
A little bit.
And shout out to Kagan. So Kagan, if you need any background for your project, holla at your girl.
Speaking of that, I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
Listen, Black is Kagan Alexander Black, who is also in the comments if y'all watching. He is looking for some models. He's looking for some eye candy. He's looking for some men for some different roles, you know what I'm saying, for this upcoming movie, man. So
Well,
also looking for some people for the background work too. Y'all good with the sound, y'all want to hold the boom, y'all want to start learning, start getting, you know what I'm saying, get behind this camera and learning this business on the other side, then come on out here, man. You know what I'm saying? We need your help. You know, come on out here, learn some shit, man. Network. And look at y'all over here posing and shit. This is guys. Look, y'all come on over here, man. And, you know, hit up Kagan Alexander Black, man, in the comments, man.
Y'all stupid.
Yeah, crazy.
I thought he was looking for a model.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Right. He looking for models, not people who can act like him. Go ahead, B.
Woo, man. So yeah, once again, man, if y'all trying to reach out, if you're a model, you know a model, or you know somebody that's trying to get in front of the camera, hit up Kagan Alexander Black. If you know somebody that's trying to get behind the camera, want to act, want to help with sound, help with production, then also hit up Kagan Alexander Black, man, or DM me, and I'll get you to the right person, man.
Don't DM B because he ain't gonna answer. Hit up Kagan Alexander Black.
Might have to double DM me, you know what I'm saying? But with that being said, man, we about to jump into the hot topic. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay. So with that being said, because I was DMing you right now, you and Kagan Black. Okay.
Ready?
Okay. Yes. So we're gonna jump into our final segment of hot topics by my boy B.
Okay, so for this hot topic, you know, it's a sad one, you know what I'm saying? Dallas, Texas, Dallas, Fort Worth, we have lost one. You know, we lost an artist out here. Her name is Enchanting. And she was signed to Gucci, you know what I'm saying? This is her right here on the picture right here. We lost her yesterday, 26 years old. Like I said, a Dallas artist, Fort Worth artist, at 26 years old, and we lost her to an overdose. And you know, while everybody was out here, you know, giving their condolences and you know, just prayers out for the fam and stuff like that, our Fort Worth own Charleston White had something to say, and he had posted this. And it says, the young lady is from my city. I'm very familiar with the rap success, and it wasn't a success. I mentioned her situation years ago. She was a fuck toy with talent who hardly put out music but posted a lot of social media pics. If someone died doing what they love to do, which is getting high, then why should anyone be sad for that person? She died a dope fiend, just like the rest of the music industry. I told y'all they was just fucking on her and wasn't putting no music out. So this just happened yesterday, you know what I'm saying? And he took to the internet. Like, I mean, if you know Charleston White, you know he's gonna say how he feel about any hot topic. And so this is what he recently said, and a lot of people feel him, and there's a lot more who don't. And so I'm gonna start off with asking you guys, how do y'all feel about the situation, and how do y'all feel about what Charleston White said?
Toya?
I think that what Charleston White said was disgusting because she's still a human being. Even though she might have been suffering with drug abuse, I think it's just disgusting to say that she's just a dope fiend, regardless of her battles. You know what I'm saying? She's somebody's daughter. You know what I mean? And to belittle her to just a dope fiend and point out her struggles, I think that that's sad. I'm not saying that there's no truth in what he's saying because she did die, according to the news and the blogs and the stuff I've seen, was because of an overdose. But just to single her out with her, you know, beautiful self, God rest her soul. as a dope fiend. I think that's tacky, tasteless, and just down out, disrespectful. That's how I feel about his comments.
I'm sorry. I got something else.
You
Go
might
ahead.
got
Nah,
okay.
I got to do something else. Go ahead.
Um, I did not know her music, but the fact that the matter somebody did die.
Mm.
Um, First of all, Charles the White is just putting on the show. That's not who he is. That he is a very educated man. He was in politics, but he realized he wasn't getting no money that way. So what he does now is use the quote unquote tough love. Like he becomes an antagonist to get people to listen to him because he realized when nobody listening to him when he was standing on his podium. So now he uses this ratchetness that's not who he is at all. He probably hates. I'm not speaking for him because what he did was completely out of line. But I will say that he's doing that so he'll tell you don't do drugs. Instead of saying don't do drugs, this is what happened when you do drugs. He's saying that's what she get. And anybody else that that's what they get. Now, I don't know her. I don't know her struggle. I say no to drugs. Uh Coming I smoked weed many moons ago, but that's all I've ever done. I've not done, and she may not have known. She could have been smoking weed and got some lace. Like you don't know what they putting in this stuff now. Like, so I don't think she intentionally tried to do whatever she did or take whatever she took. I don't know what type of drugs that she used to die from, but that's been happening and it happens every day. Don't minimalize who she is to that one instance. Obviously, she's more than just that.
Yes. Now, what I will say on top of that is that what sparks my curiosity is I know that she was signed to Gucci Man 10, 17, something of that nature, right? However, I know that her best friend or a good friend of hers, what was his name? Help me out. He just died probably 6, 7 months ago.
He
Big, Big Bear. What was it?
You say he died?
He died. He also was a part of Gucci Man's label, just
Mm.
not even 6, 7, 8 months ago. And he was a good friend of hers. So conspiracy theory will say,
Get off Gucci Bang.
and I'm not going to even put it on him because I feel like it was a coincidence that he had two upcoming artists that passed on his watch, right? I don't think that is something that he was involved in or he had anything to do with. I think it's unfortunate, but at the end of the day, it is just kind of like we know in that world there's sacrifices that are to be made. We know that there is all kind of stuff that goes on in that realm. But I won't go out there on record and say I think that is something with Gucci Man. I would just say that it's unfortunate that I think his name is Big Bear or Little Bear or what is it? Do y'all know his
Big
name?
Scar.
No.
Big
Scar.
Scar.
Scar. Big
Big
Scar,
Scar.
Little Scar, something like that. He just passed away 6, 7, 8 months ago, and he was a really good friend of Enchant. Or what's her name? He was a good friend of hers, and now here it is. She then passed away, and he passed away also from a drug overdose. And now here she is passing away from a drug overdose. And I think it's unfortunate, but I don't know that pressure that they're under because I think anybody who is under the influence of drugs that takes their life, they're battling demons on some stronger levels that I'm not sure of. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad because she was a beautiful person. I didn't know about her music like that, but I think that it's just like our family, Ladacious, or let me see, like our family, Ladacia says, God forbid that is, that Charleston loses someone because that's insensitive and tasteless. I do agree with that. His comments was tasteless and overboard, but maybe he knew her on a level that I didn't know her on, and that's the reason for his comments. I don't know, but it's still a human life.
What you think, B?
So, um, I'll start by saying, I'm gonna start by saying that losing your life, period, especially at 26 years old, is
Mhm.
a sad thing. It's unfortunate for her and her family and friends to, witness that or go through that at being 26. You know what I'm saying? And then being in the industry, a place where a lot of people be killing and praying and wishing to be in her spot. You know what I'm saying? And to be in the industry at 26 and not really get to experience the full lengths of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sad about that part. With that being said, I have to kind of agree with Charleston White. So with Charleston White, of course, like you said, me, he does be doing this character thing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
that's not who he is.
a lot of what he says is for the entertainment. But if you listen to what he's saying, it be facts. You know what I'm saying? Like the thing I say about Charleston White is, or what he just said today was, it's like medicine. Medicine is nasty as fuck, but once you swallow it and you take it, it does the job. Like it does what it's supposed to do. It's a hard pill to swallow.
Yes, we can hear you.
Huh? You said what?
I'm saying I hear you.
Oh yeah, so it's a hard pill to swallow. You know what I'm saying? Like you might not want to hear it. Like that's the hard truth, but it's like, damn, the nigga do got a point though. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody that's doing like hard drugs, man, and especially something that you've been battling with, you know what I'm saying? Like you off and on doing, like, I don't know the situation of why you got on it, you know what I'm saying? I just know that it was a choice. We all have situations that we go through that, you know what I'm saying, it's up to us to determine if we're gonna go left or right. So I've been put in situations on if I want to do ecstasy or coke, and I chose not to. I don't know her situation. I'm just saying, like, everything is a choice, and she chose to do these drugs, and that choice got you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
To that, what happened? You know what I'm saying? I don't like it. I'm sad for it or whatever. But it's just like, damn. When there's people out here who be dying from car wrecks and shit that they can't control.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can control this. From me, I don't know the deep end. I don't know, you know what I'm saying, you're an addict or what you've been raped. I don't know what happened for you to get on here, but what, come on, man. Like in this day of time, like this is just the hot girl summer. This is what they do. They fuck, they suck, they take drugs, they do perks, this is what they do. And it's all fun and games until some real shit happens. And this is some real shit. And so
People, I don't know what happened to weed. Like, what happened to y'all just smoking regular weed? Either regular weed or regular crack.
I
Because
enough on weed. Wait, you say regular crack?
Because people weren't dying on crack. You don't die from crack. Who have you known to die from crack? You know a lot of crackheads.
Yeah,
but they didn't die from it. I'm saying, I'm not saying that to be funny. Is people always want to try to one up. They want to get that much higher. Ain't get regular high. Get regular weed, get regular crack, get regular high. Like I'm not on nothing. But what I'm saying is now everybody want to try to do something else. Pop a Molly, pop a ecstasy. Okay, now that ain't good enough. Let's put a little fentanyl in it so you can almost die. Let's put a little, you know what I'm saying? Like let's put it in, let's dip the weed, what they used to call it when they dip it in the stuff, embalming fluid. They used to dip with, like, they always want to try the next step. They tried that 30. I work in the prison system as a nurse. I've seen people for real on drugs, and it didn't look like they were having fun. When I'm like, that don't look like fun.
I think that and so let me check in with the family real quick. The family says someone is dead. Have some respect for her and her family. God forbid he loses someone that was insensitive and tasteless. Kagan says, I think it speaks to a culture and environment thing more so than a label thing, because a lot of people were trying to blame Gucci. That the other label that they be talking about, Empire, also has a lot of artists that have been killed. Kagan also says we got to be real with the kind of music that these kids make. Drugs is all in the music. That is true. LaDacia wanted to know, Mia, what is regular crack?
What is that?
Kagan says, yo, Mia, what is you on, bro? Because
I ain't on nothing.
Because you said regular crack, like they didn't understand what that was. To Kenya says, they die, sis. I hear you though, but they definitely die.
They don't die from crack.
Says, regular crack sounds crazy. Now, what I will say is, I am okay with Charleston stating his truth that she battled with. If I think that the way he said it was just raw and uncut. So when he said she dies a dope fiend and we all fucked on her and that's just what it was, that's so blunt and to the point, and it may be the truth, right? And sometimes we want to pacify the truth, but I'm thinking on a different level. Even people who are struggling with drugs, they are suppressing something. I don't know what that is to make that woman want to do drugs to take her life, but it's something she was battling with, right? And that's the part of me, the sensitive side of me that says, God, like, oh my goodness, no one was able to reach her before it was too late. She used drugs as her outlet. But ultimately, is he right saying that she was a dope fiend and that she, had made great music but she still, overdosed? He's right in that regard, but to just belittle her to the fact of she's a dope fiend, don't know what to say. Next.
But that's the thing. Like, so if I'm out here, I'm out here with raggedy clothes, right? And I'm begging people for money, and I'm asking people to stay with, like, can I stay with you? Like, I got a sign and everything. Are you wrong to say that I'm a homeless nigga? Are you wrong to say that I'm a bum? No, because that's what the fuck I am. That's what I'm showing you. That's what I am. So if you taking drugs, if you on and off, like trying to get clean and you overdosing and you do, am I wrong to say that you a dope fiend?
No, I'm saying she had an outlet, right? She was doing music. She got signed to a great brand, of Gucci Man that could have put her to higher levels, right? But she still struggled with drug abuse. And I'm saying, yes, that does make her a dope fiend because she was struggling. But to say that her life is belittled to just, she's a dope fiend and everybody who could screw her could, and that's what that was. I'm saying it's not about pacifying that. It's about looking at the root cause of that. No one in her life, evidently, or I don't know, maybe they did try to help her, but that root cause was something that she was battling with, because ain't nobody choosing when they grow up to be a dope fiend.
Wait, now
no
Toya,
one says I want to be a dope fiend when I grow up.
I understand that, but listen, Toya, a lot of people want to be real in what they rap. And so if they want to rap, what's selling is Percocets and sex. And if they want to rap about it, but they've never done it, now they going to be called out for being fake. Remember when Plies got called out? Rick Ross got called. You would get called out for not going to jail. You would get called out for being fake. You would get called out for not being that real hood nigga. So for her to rap that, which, like I said, I never listened to her music, but she may have did it just so that she can portray, I'm a real hood chick. I'm about that life. I pop pills. I have sex. I da. So we don't know that, but we're not gonna sit up there and just say because she was hurt. You, like you say, you don't know her. Neither do I. But
how many people?
Now, no. What I'm saying is now it's not art imitating life. Now it's life imitating art. Now women are getting BBLs. Women are getting their body done in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like dudes are sitting up there going to prison, fraud, selling drugs. You come from a 2-parent home, got a good life, but you selling drugs because your favorite rapper do it. So now life is really imitating art. And it shouldn't be like that. So we can't sit up there and just say that, like I said, neither one of us have ever met her. And it's a very unfortunate event that she died before she was able to get out of that lifestyle. And that happens. I've seen it every day. People actually die before they can get out their life.
If you, as an aspiring actress, died because of an overdose, you want people to be talking about you saying,
no, I didn't say that.
No, but what I'm saying is the fact that she overdosed because of drugs, I'm saying no one chooses. Yes, she chose that to do drugs.
Yes.
And
she may have thought that she wasn't gonna get addicted.
But
it
maybe because this shit is deeper. Because when you think about Cassie, do you think that every time P. Diddy offered her that shit, she chose that? I think that she was forced.
No,
we don't know we don't know the details.
We don't know the details, but at the same time, Toya, the first time he went upside her head, she could have left. The first time he offered her crack or whatever drug she used, she could have left. She stayed.
Left and did what? If he's a powerful man who knows people, how do left and go where?
She could have went to her mama house, her daddy house.
So her mama can protect her from somebody who know killers.
But what I'm saying is, at the same time, Toya, the first time that girl was offered drugs, she could have said no. The first time some dude go upside your head, you can say no. The first time. Now, once you get too deep in it, now, yeah, you got to do it. But that very first time when they just give you a little bit, that's how they said they win you in. He win you in. We gonna party. We gonna kick it. Take a little bit. Take a little bit. Take a little bit. And now you stuck in it. Now you don't know. It's a slippery slope. But yeah, she didn't aspire to be drugged out. She probably didn't aspire to die. But at the same time, I know people that didn't die from that stuff. Like, you don't aspire, but you make that conscious choice that first time. And it only takes one time to get addicted to something.
I don't think that everybody who is strung out on drugs chose it. I
agree.
I think a lot of people chose it, but there's some people who was forced into
that lifestyle. I know a girl that literally
I don't know her story. Maybe she just chose on the strength. But regardless if she chose it or not, anybody who does something to suppress something that they dealing with, whether it's alcohol, drugs, sex, gambling, whatever their thing is, it is because of something that they're battling with, right?
No.
You don't
not
think
every vice got to do? Every vice ain't got nothing to do with you going through something,
huh?
So my parents, both my parents, I lose both of them. My job, my car, all that. I'm gonna go hit a crack rock. Are you serious?
I'm saying that if somebody say, bro, if you venting to your dude and you're like, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do about my situation.
Smoke this.
No, listen, I'm saying there is people who have been propositioned with drugs because they vented about their situation to people. And they didn't they didn't choose that. They just want that hurt to go away. And unfortunately, drugs is one of them. And so now they got that first high and they chasing that high because she got signed to a major record label.
It chemically changes your
drugs.
That's not abnormal. I
She
mean,
was getting high before then though. But she had been struggling with that shit. But I get that, you know what I'm saying? The peer pressure or that's what it is. It's really the peer pressure, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, peer pressure. And some people don't have it.
Weak-minded person. That's what that is. Now, why are you weak-minded? I don't know. But everybody, it is a choice. Now what you were saying, Toy, is some, she could have had something that
Hmm.
made her, like,
And
or raped or something like that. Maybe she
true.
needed something to suppress that or whatever. But which could be true. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But she had to make a choice
Hmm.
to take this hard ass drug. You know what I'm saying? Because you could have took some shots, and you know what I'm saying. You could have guggled some vodka. You could have
Or
smoked some blunts.
What if
what
she
you
was
got?
bro? Sometimes people who are strung out is not always because someone offer. It is a force. It's a life or death. You
Who
do this
forced?
shit, bitch, and you gonna make these records. You know
That's
what I'm
like
saying?
That wasn't the situation. I
that's
mean, I don't
that's
know the
like
situation,
no
That's
but at
what
the
no
I'm
same
saying. We
no
time,
don't know.
no
we
We don't
don't
no.
know.
know.
That is,
But
that's
listen,
that's movie.
I
That's like 0.1% of people out here.
right.
That's bitch.
For
You better smoke this rock, bitch, before I can.
or this
Man,
gun is at your head.
ain't nobody
That's what we
doing
see in the
that.
movies. But I mean, I'm just saying, if her money was up, and if that was the situation, why not rehab? Why not
No.
therapy? You can afford that now.
Do you think that there would be a such thing as addicts if they was able to say, "Oh,
Not a
put me
rich
in
person.
rehab"?
We're talking about somebody that got money, right? That
We're
signed to a
talking about a
label,
person
right?
who we're talking about a person who had an
Now, hold
addiction.
so no. Let me say this: addiction is real. Addiction is
Yes.
so like once you are addicted,
Now
it
you
is
gotta
very
go,
hard. It is very hard to get
and you
wind
gotta
off
go, and that's
anything.
why rehab
I'm
therapy.
I'm not
Find
talking
that.
about after she was addicted because once she hooked, it's a wrap. I'm talking
Yeah,
about how did she get hooked first? You know what I'm saying? Like, because everybody talking about right now her boyfriend or ex boyfriend. He to blame. He got her hooked. He did it. Conspiracy shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit out there. But he was also saying he posted some text messages. I wish I would have threw him out here, but he posted some text messages that was like she hit him up years ago about getting clean, and he the one took her to the hospital. She came over there to get clean, but she ended up overdosing. Now how that happened, I don't know, but that's his story. She came over there to get clean, but she ended up overdosing and went to the hospital. They pulled the plug and yada yada yada.
yeah,
So it's been a struggle. Once you are addicted, it is very hard. I'm
very
saying,
hard.
how the fuck did she even get on the motherfucking drugs? You know what I'm saying? Like that was a choice to get there. We're not gonna
And
skip that part.
and I will tell you, cocaine and crack, even though y'all still tripping off regular crack, but when you take it the first time, it will chemically change your mind. When now we don't, but there are certain drugs, ecstasy, crack, cocaine, meth. The very first time you take it, it will chemically change your brain, and you start chasing that high for the rest of your life. Because
Mm.
and you will never catch it because your brain is changed
Have
chemically.
you have you ever been on cocaine, meth, or crack?
No, but I did study it. I had to
Okay,
study it.
so all I'm saying is we all are just giving our opinions, right?
Right. That's what we
I
always say. B got the
I
disclaimer.
snort coke every day, so I know. No, I'm just playing, guys.
He
It's
do the regular
passion.
crack. See,
I'm
that's the
passionate.
what a
I
regular crackhead look.
smoke
A
weed.
remember the crackheads that you gave them $20 and they would fix your entire car?
Yeah,
Maybe
your
y'all
house.
didn't know.
Clean your whole house up for $20.
$20. They would
all I'm
now they would steal the change out of your ashtray, but they would clean your car spick and span.
Oh,
Now
shit.
these crackheads over here stealing lawnmowers.
okay. So y'all got crackheads in y'all's families, I'm sure.
Yes.
Everybody got a
Okay.
crackhead.
Exactly. I'm sure
Not no more though.
that
They saved, but yeah, I had one.
I'm sure that those people that's in all of our families did not choose to be in that state. No one's saying she chose to be in that state, right? What I'm saying is for her to have this great deal on the table, she was signed to Gucci Man, okay? And she still was struggling with drugs.
Because
All
she was
I'm,
already addicted.
huh?
She was already addicted by then.
All I'm saying is for Charleston White to call her a dope fiend because she struggled with drugs. I feel like that is inhumane because I don't know if he knew, but that is so raggedy to a human being who has lost their life to drugs. You call her a dope fiend like she was. What about, even though her music didn't supersede her struggle,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? To call her a dope fiend and say she was just getting slept on by a bunch of niggas and that's just what she was, and if that's what she chose, then why are we sad? Like,
He said if
Was
she
can
died
we?
doing what she loved.
I don't think she loved being a dope fiend. That's what I'm saying. That's just, ain't nobody saying I love this and they wholeheartedly mean it. It is an addiction.
Whitney Houston said she loved crack,
She loved crack and said, but she also said crack is whack.
and so
Okay,
loved it. And you
she
know,
loved it because it suppressed the demons that she was battling.
but they all know. Everybody know. Like you said,
When
everybody
I
has a
drink, I
crackhead.
say, "Oh, I fucking love alcohol," right? Because
But
of the way it makes
but
me
before you
feel.
started drinking, you saw a drunk,
I
right?
did.
Correct or wrong?
I
So
did.
you knew what drinking could get you. You
And
just
I
you just
won't go to that
chose
level.
exactly. You just chose not to go that far with it, but you still saw the bad and the good with it. That's the everybody does. You see coke and you be like, okay, I see the good with coke, but you also see the bad. You see the bad with ecstasy, shrooms, all that shit. So
But
that's a
I don't
choice.
know what. But life has been lifing, which is why I'm sipping on a Wednesday night. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? As
Baby, that
opposed
cup
to,
empty.
huh?
That cup is empty now. It
First
was
of all, it's not
full.
empty. Don't do that.
Yeah, but
Dang.
if you drink too much,
But
you
no, it's
know,
not too much because I'm.
yeah, yeah, it's a choice.
Okay, so
Choice.
some people, and addiction is real, but you can't see everybody's addiction.
You ain't
So
got.
just like some people are kleptos, they're addicted to stealing. They have money, but they still steal. Steal. Y'all see that? But they're addicted to stealing. They steal from somebody and get shot, and they be like, "Oh, they were stealing. They're a thief." Are we wrong for calling them a thief?
Hmm. Hmm.
I'm not just it. Like she said, even with the whole having sex with multiple partners, if
I
she
feel
likes
like
sex, because
I,
that's what they talk about now, taking Plan Bs and having sex. Literally, that's what they do. They got the Plan Bs out there. I didn't have them growing up, but if you have sex with a lot of people, you are a hoe. If somebody call you a hoe, is that a problem?
I feel like I think he said it too early. You know what I'm saying? Like I do feel
That
like
was
he was.
checklist.
I feel like it was a little too early. You know what I'm saying?
That's a very
Um,
good.
but 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 it's too early to hoop because he don't know her. You know what I'm saying? He not a he,
Did he say in my city? Where's Charleston from?
He
he
from
from
Fort
Fort
Worth.
Worth.
So he said in my city. So maybe he
Yeah.
know her on a personal level, right?
No. He knows of her because they all, she came up in Fort Worth. He came up in Fort. So you know of the name.
Wow, he way older than her.
He brought right, but he brought up the subject about her a couple of years ago about her being a.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like this Dolphin thing is not anything new. Like she's, she's been out there. From what I
Have
heard.
y'all heard? Have y'all heard of her music? Have y'all heard any of her music? Have
No.
you heard her music, B?
I've seen her sing a song before, but I don't know like her song. I don't know her song though.
Okay, so let's just say with Whitney Houston,
Uh,
who's a celebrity, who we know her movies and her music, right?
mm,
When she passed away in a tub due to a drug overdose,
mm,
people still acknowledge her talent, right or wrong. No one said Whitney Houston died as a dope fiend.
People talked about Whitney Houston all, even while she was still alive.
People
Yes,
blame
they did.
Bobby. People blame Bobby and said that when she got with Bobby and that she was a dope fiend, but people still acknowledge her talent, right?
Well, we don't know her from her talent. We just know this woman from the drugs. We don't know her from her talent.
But
But
I'm
they
just
talked
saying,
about.
is it not tasteless to say about a human being, whether you whatever, because we all got struggles.
Right.
And I just hated that she died because of her struggle. So for him to hit on that, I get he hit on it. But to say she ain't nothing but a goddamn dope fiend and she was letting niggas smash her.
Yeah, I mean, cause there's people out there who gon' old folk keep it real like that. And when like if he knew her, like, or if they was like friends, or if they was cool cousins, something like that, then it'd be like, God damn, bro, you know what I'm saying? But he don't know her to even like respect you, like.
I think I needed her. I think I needed him to say she was a dope upcoming artist and she
He
let
said
the
she had no
drugs take
talent.
over.
He didn't want to say she was
If-
dope
But
because he
if
like
she was, then he probably would have said that. But
look
if
at
you
She
would
Amy
wasn't
know,
a dope
Winehouse.
artist.
Okay, what about
huh?
Amy Winehouse? Her biggest song
Yeah.
was "They Want Me to Go to Rehab," and I say no, 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 and she died of an overdose. And
I
she
don't
talked about her. You don't know who Amy Winehouse is?
know.
Oh, well, she's a singer, and
Yeah.
she made a song about her not going to rehab. She do them drugs. I'm not going to rehab. I think they have a documentary coming out behind about her now, but uh she died of a drug overdose. Everybody talked about because when she died, she was this big around. She had gotten tiny. That dope had ate up from the inside out, and she ended up dying over a drug overdose. And when you look up Amy Winehouse, you gonna see drug overdose. You will
I
not
didn't
look
know
them up
Amy
and see them
Winehouse
together.
died. That's so sad. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
off
But
the drug.
I know she was talented or whatever. So yeah.
That's what he was saying. In the industry, man, they all be dope fiends. They all on drugs. See, back in the day, Michael Jackson, and
Michael Jackson.
all these great artists, they used to tour every day, every
Yeah.
night. They used to take drugs to stay up,
Mm-hmm.
But now they take drugs just for the hell of it, just to do it,
To go to sleep, to stay
just
up,
to do
before
it.
they have sex.
And then you want me to turn around and be like, oh damn, like I'm sad. No, but like I get both sides of it, bro. It's like I can't if I'm going out here killing people, right? I'm a serial killer. And then somebody kills me. I want people to be sad for me because I was a good person. Get the
No,
like,
because you're killing other people. That's
But at the
different.
same
If
time,
but
you're
I'm saying
struggling with
to
something
people, I'm saying
that's
no to y'all that know me, I'm a good person to y'all. But to random
they
uh
know him from that.
Philippine people, I'm killing them. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm I'm not a killer. I'm not a bad person.
Like my nephew that's in prison. We had this conversation about
What
it.
did he do? Because you never said it. What is he accused of?
He accused of trying to shoot a police officer, whatever. Anyways, my nephew that's in prison, uh, he say that they got every drug that they got in prison, they got in the free world. Every drug they got in the free world, they got in prison. And he said they literally will watch people pass out and die on drugs, and they be like, "Hey, yo, let me get that." They be saying, "Hey, I want that death right there. I want that. I
That
want
what
the
they said
killer."
on how that. I mean on the Scream movie. You like pass me that shit, nigga.
And that's how they do in prison. But of course, they want to escape their reality too. But they don't want to be regular weed. They don't want regular. They want.
So what you're saying is that they make a choice.
They make a choice to get the
Okay.
strongest stuff.
I just wanted to.
okay. So let me just tune in with the family real quick. So Kagan said, or Takinya says he is not intellectual disabled or intellectual disability. Kagan says, Toya, respectfully, people choose to be high all the time. It's not always a reason. She was high when she said it, though. I think he was talking about Whitney there. I do agree with her. Life shouldn't be minimized to the choice that she made, family. Family will remember who the real person is, though.
And that's all.
Now they did, Toya, sorry. But
They
listen,
did. They talked about Whitney. Y'all know they talked about Whitney. They still talk about Bobby.
They did before she
I am
died. They
just
talking about
so
Whitney.
sad because she is. I don't even
That's
know
why
the
they
woman,
asked her that question
huh?
about. I said that's why they was even asking her about that in the interview because people was already talking about her in the
Yeah,
crack.
like they especially when you're famous.
But you,
Today I was listening to the radio and B Simone was on, and she was like, they're still talking about me plagiarizing that book in 2020 and it's 2024. Something that minor over a book and how much money she lost. You think somebody on crack that dies of drugs or that's been on drugs for all these years, you
I'm
think
not
it's gonna
saying that they're
turn
not.
around?
I'm saying it's not okay because even a person who does good, right? They're
Uh-huh.
still going to talk about the negative. You know what I'm saying? Like God
Yeah,
forbid if something was to happen to um I don't know if I can just think of a person. If somebody who's been doing
crackhead.
something good but we
Okay.
do
The
something bad, people are going to say the bad period. You know,
period.
like I'll just say Kobe since he's already passed away. It's like, yeah, he was a
With
dope
Gail. With the Gail interview.
they'll say he was a dope basketball player. Yeah, 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 yeah. But he cheated on his wife.
I
But
don't hear that. I
wait,
don't hear that.
you remember the interview with Leslie? What's her name? Lisa Leslie? And Gail got all those death threats because right after he died, she interviewed Lisa Leslie and was like, well, remember when he was accused of rape and da 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 da? Like she tried to bring that up with Lisa Leslie, and Lisa Leslie was like, I'm not here for that. And
But
Oprah tried to resurrect it. Oprah
no,
tried to
but
even
my
come up with
point
kind
is,
of
so if you
Gail.
do, if your slate is pretty much clean and you did something foul, people are going to talk about the foul. Just like in this situation with this girl, her unfortunately she died from an overdose, and that was the well-known thing outside of her career. So people are going to talk about the negative no matter what, and
They can
that
talk
I am aware
regardless.
of. I think
People
it's.
gonna
I
talk
just think
no
it's
matter
sad
what
and
you do.
unfortunate. I think it's sad and unfortunate, no matter who the person is or the situation, that that's how she went out. I hope that she knew God. I hope you know what I'm saying.
What about Big Mo? They talked about even he made a song about Serb. Pimp C. Like they gon' if you are attached to something that now if she would have had a larger career, unfortunately she didn't make it big, or if she would have had she was more well known, then they would have talked about her music more. But unfortunately, she didn't make it big enough. Look at C Murder. Everybody talk about him being in prison because he killed somebody.
No, I know people are going to talk about her because she was on drugs. I'm not saying that. I think that what made me in my feelings is like B said when he said maybe Charles what he said he agreed with, but he said it too soon. The girl ain't even warm. She's still warm in the. You know what I mean? Like quit playing.
It was tactless. It was a very
I'm
tactless.
saying if he would have said it next week, I probably could have received it a little bit better. But just the fact that she passed away and he say she's a dope fiend, nobody gives a damn. She was fucking on people and it's like,
But at the same time, you know how many clicks he got because he said that he don't care
Met
about that. He can say one bad thing, but he does say a lot of good, and he got that click. That's that clickbait to make
I
people
hate
talk about.
social
Right
media.
now, he's talking about him.
once you get past the, oh, he said this,
Yeah, because he just
got. Once
doing
you
it.
get past that, it's like,
He's a
damn,
really
is he
even
lying?
Nicole said how respectful he was when she met him in real life when she did the movie with him. Like I've heard people that have met him in real life say the best things about him. This is TV him. Just like I
So
am this.
you think so you believe the people who met him in person? That nigga's an actor.
Nicole just said that he was a great
So that
person.
means that he's a great person because she met him and he was cool. He ain't
Yes.
cool. That nigga is trying to make money off of his social media.
Ain't that what we all doing?
But I'm
Ain't that what
saying
actors do?
I'm saying in the most negative way. He got to be accountable for what he says to those.
I agree.
That's what
You
came
gotta hold him accountable to it.
Said who to what and for what? Why? Like, see that I forgot to say this. See, we getting too sissified in this new generation. Back in the day, they used to back in the day, they used to tell your ass, hey, you're doing too much, hey, you're doing this, you're
You can't
doing
say
that,
nothing
whatever,
to
whatever.
nobody
You
nowadays.
can't say nothing now. And that's why actors are delusional. That's why people think they look good and they really don't. That's why the shit is how it is, because y'all too scared to tell people the truth.
And
Start
that's
telling the homegirl that they don't look good in that goddamn dress.
And
You
that's
feel
the
me?
reason why I hate the phrase "my truth." No, it's not your. Everybody is not allowed a certain truth. There is a truth, but my truth is I'm speaking my truth. You're speaking your perception or your idea.
I'm okay with people. Like you said, B. I promise you, I'm okay with people speaking their mind and saying how they really feel with no filter, right? I accept when it comes to death, because that's final. There's no coming back from that. And even if that is true about her, give her a moment to be passed away
What's
before
gonna happen?
you say how you feel, because ain't no coming back from that. And I think there's levels to it. You can say how the fuck you want about somebody, but whenever a person dies, no matter whether they did it in a good way or bad way or whatever, I'm just saying let that shit marinate before you
So,
start speaking.
okay, real
That's
quick.
it.
Real quick. Okay, so if I don't let it marinate, if I do let it marinate, what happens? Do you get a ticket? Do you get a
No. You're a
pay? Do
you
you get
are you are you are considered to be insensitive. It doesn't mean
oh
that you are wrong. It's just
oh?
insensitive.
I'm just insensitive. Okay, so what prize do I win for being insensitive?
You don't
What
win a prize. You just get the label as an asshole.
I don't want no late. See, that's the thing. Like, I'm not worried about no labels. You know
You're
what
an
I'm saying?
asshole if you
I
think
can.
it's okay to speak ill will about somebody who no longer has life on this side of
So
heaven.
we can speak good about Hitler.
No. Wait a minute. But he said this when she was alive too, though. He did call her a dope fiend when she was alive.
I'm
So
okay with him speaking his truth to that woman to her face about whatever he feel or whatever, right? I'm
yeah,
saying now that she's passed away, there's no coming back from that. And when anybody dies, no matter what the case, it could be Trump, God forbid.
No.
It could be Trump. And I'm not a supporter, but there's a human being side of me that says, damn, he has a son that's going to miss his
Okay, okay,
dad.
okay.
stop the cap.
Wait, hold on.
Stop
I'm
the
Wait,
saying I'm
cap.
not gonna be
because
like,
we going
oh,
down
let's
this
see
rabbit
what he
hole.
get
No,
when
no,
his
no, no, no.
34 indictment,
No,
guilty
but that's all
verdict.
money stuff. This dude, the dude that shot up
Stop.
Uvalde, because right
Yeah.
now that's what's in trending in the news, because the families of the Uvalde case are suing FedEx and Audi. So the guy that went in there and shot 19 kids and 2 teachers, when he dies, you supposed to say, well, to his mama, he was a good boy.
You're being
No,
fucking
I'm
retarded.
being serious.
You're being retarded.
How?
Because somebody killing somebody and then somebody passing away because of something that they
Killing
did, that's 2
herself.
different levels.
She
Right.
accidentally killed herself, like you said. No, that's not being retarded. That is being like, you can't sit up there. I get you trying to see the good in people. And I'm not saying she's a bad person.
You better
But
go.
what I'm
You
saying
better.
is,
You know what? Y'all better be glad that we're not in person, because I will put both of y'all in a headlock right now.
Okay. The truth shall set you free.
At the end of the day, I have
Joe Clark said, boy, you smoke crack, don't you? Well, jump.
I'm sorry, but I have something on the inside of me that no matter who the person is or what they've done, even when it comes to Botham, y'all know the situation with Botham.
No, we're gonna talk about a murderer. If it don't matter what
He,
they done.
he got murdered by the police officer Botham. He's here in Dallas.
I know, but she
And I'm
claimed that was an
saying
accident. But
that
I'm talking about
his brother in court went up. I can hear a rattling. His brother went up in court and hugged the police officer. I understood it because the hell that she's going to deal with in her life is far deeper than him hugging her. The torture that she got to deal with every day of her life, taking a human life. because I'm one of those people who could say if somebody killed me or somebody killed one of my kids or somebody, my parents, somebody dear to me, there's something on the inside of me that says, oh my goodness, they did not know God.
You said a police officer killed a black man.
Botham, what's his name? Gene
And
John
Botham.
Gene.
and
Botham
you
Jean.
But okay, but the question
said
is,
And
you
his
said
brother,
the brother hugged her
she
in court.
wrongfully, not even just killed him, she wrongfully killed him. She went to the wrong damn door and she went in his apartment and she killed that man. And in court, his brother hugged her because I know he felt sorry for her, like you. And I'm saying it only takes a man of God to do something like that. And I'm saying my faith is so deep like that that I could empathize with somebody who caused harm. Doesn't mean that I forget, like that they're off the hook. I'm saying I feel sorry for their soul because they that disconnected from somebody that I believe in. But that's a whole nother level. We could talk about that on another show because I promise you, yeah, listen.
yeah, I ain't feeling sorry for you, brother. You know what I'm saying? You made that choice, you made that bed, you're gonna lay in it, brother.
I'm just saying, let the girl get cold first before we start talking about her skeletons. That's all.
It wasn't a skeleton.
I
That
agree,
skeleton
but
is she was on
no,
drugs.
but we have to be okay with that. Some people out there just don't care
Well, that's
about,
true, B. That's
like,
true.
because they don't know you. So why
No,
do I
that's
have to show
true.
you? Why I gotta show you, kindness and all
Because
that? I don't,
it's a human being.
I'm talking about the facts that was presented that you put out to the world. You put out that you were sexy and drugs and your music, and that's what's in your music. So if you put out all of this, how do you expect me to try to see it deep in between? Like, I can't see that. I
Because
only
do you
see
think,
what you
because there's a
present.
reason. There's a reason behind why she was living that life. It's not just because she just said, oh, let me be a dope fiend and be strung out on crack. I don't know
Well,
what her reason is, but there's a reason why we do what we do. That's all I'm
Maybe she
saying.
liked the feeling. She wanted to try it. We
Ain't
don't know.
nobody liking
Please.
the.
You don't know
not,
that. You
not
don't.
gonna,
Have you ever took crack? Have you ever did?
No,
So how you gonna
no.
tell you don't like that feeling?
I don't know the feeling to like
Okay,
to
then you
dislike.
don't know.
I'm saying my self-control is stronger than ever trying crack because I
And
saw
she
what it did
probably
to my
thought hers
family.
was too. She probably thought she wasn't gonna get addicted her first time trying it.
I'm not even going that far to say she didn't think she was going to get addicted because I know that woman probably knew other crackheads before she tried crack. I'm just saying
which is
that
which is why it's crazy that you should
I would
still
not try it
try to
because
stop crack.
unless you slip it
Yeah.
in my,
if
you gotta
life
whip the
happens
crack
to
me.
you, if life happens to you and the pressure is so heavy and you don't know what the hell you're going to do,
I'm
you
not gonna
can't
smoke crack.
say, are you able to say, I'm never ever going to do X, Y, and Z because if life gets so heavy for me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are you going to do about it?
I'm gonna smoke weed, drink liquor. Like, I'm
Let
gonna
me tell you something. I
drive
know for a
around
fact.
town.
I know for a fact I would never do a drug that would make me want to sell my kids. Because I've seen people literally sell their kids for drugs. So I know I will never do a drug. So if they told me weed will make you want to sell your kids, I would never smoke weed. Which
You
I've
don't
never
have to
heard that
care.
about
I
weed.
can
But I'm
agree
just
with
saying,
that.
I'm gonna
You
tell you that crack or meth or whatever else.
with
I
me.
know that I would never do something that would make me not that would make me not want to be a mother to my children.
I agree with that. And I'm not saying that you can't make that decision and say, I would never do that because if it does that, because I have people in my family who's done crack, right? And I said, I don't need to try it to know what it'll do because
Thank you.
but listen, I'm saying we can't speak on her circumstance, but we can't. I just think it's raggedy as hell to belittle that woman to just a dope fiend when she was actually a talented artist, is the reason why Gucci signed her. She had a
Watch this.
struggle, she had a skeleton, and all I'm saying is right now in her passing is not the time to talk about her downfall. That's
Was
it.
she belittling herself?
I don't think it was her choice. Anybody who's addicted to something, don't just say, I
The
want to be
first
addicted
time was her
today. They
choice,
don't wake
though.
up and say,
We
I'm
talk
a
about time one. Time one, Toya. Time one.
Anybody who's addicted to something, I don't think they choose every single day to wake up and say, "I'ma still be addicted to this."
Time one. We talking about the time one. We're not talking about time 337. We talking about
Toya,
time
where your
one.
where your hookah at?
I don't have any hookah.
You don't have no hookah today?
You mean a vape?
Yeah, the vape. Yeah, you don't have no vape.
It's right here.
Boom. Okay, so what? You can't leave that alone?
I am strongly addicted to the vape.
Okay,
And
but the first time, did somebody make you hit that vape?
Or was it a choice?
I
Everything's
wanted to smell better and my breath to be better, so I
So you made
decided.
a choice to
But
smoke vape.
before I made that choice, I dogged my friend out because he was a vapor, and
It don't
I
matter.
said
You made a choice.
I did make the choice, but I don't think that vape is not nothing hard.
It's something you're
Crack,
addicted to.
cocaine.
People get lung cancer from it. It's something you're addicted to.
But what I'm saying is crack cocaine is a hard drug, right?
Vape is just as, I ain't gonna say it does it to the same effect.
Don't
but
you
vape is
dare
just as
compare.
addictive.
Don't you
It
dare
is
compare.
I said it's just as addictive.
No, it's not.
You don't think vaping is just as addictive? Toya,
I can stop vaping at any time I want to. I choose
Toya.
to vape. Vaping is nowhere near, I would imagine, deeper than someone who smokes crack cocaine. Are you
I said
serious?
just as addictive.
addiction
Nicotine is one of the strongest addictions there is.
Okay.
Nicotine is stronger than crack.
So is this because this right here is feeling like a
It's not. It's not. I'm just
y'all
being
talking about my
about it.
vaping where this baby lost her life because of hardcore drugs.
We were talking about
the man
addiction.
who downed her for it, y'all are saying, I mean, he told the truth. And I'm not saying he didn't tell the truth. I'm saying that he was very insensitive and
He was very insensitive. We all agree on that.
Yeah,
That's
nah.
what I've said.
I agree. I just said it was
But how
fact.
often do you drink?
It's just a hard pill to
How
swallow.
often do you drink?
Me?
Because is that addictive to you? To
No,
either
we
of you?
smoking it. Not
Smoking is addictive to you.
Alcohol is not addictive to me.
Do you have any addictions?
and yeah, smoking. And if I was to die from
You
smoking,
admitted it, B. You said smoking you're addicted to smoking. What
I don't
about
think
you?
I have an addiction. Like I'm not drinking right now.
I think your addiction is denial. That's an addiction. You're in denial.
What am I addicted to?
you
I'm
addicted
not
to
drinking right
sugar, something sodas, sugar, bread, motherfucker, bacon, something. You addicted to something.
What is something that you have to have?
It ain't
Don't
sex.
try to keep it cute for the podcast.
No, I'm being serious. I do drink. I don't drink every day. Like that's not something that I have to have every. I feel like an addiction is something that you will go out of your way for that you can't go without.
Okay,
I don't drink every day. Like right now, I have nothing to drink. I ain't got no liquor in the house. I don't smoke it out. Like right now, I don't have an addiction.
Okay, look, this is how bad we miss each other because we almost 2.5 hours
Well,
in.
we still talking.
And the producer has told me 5 times we got to close out the show. He said addiction is its own show. Okay.
This is what I'm addicted to. This is what I'm addicted to.
So let's jump into your final thoughts real quick.
I thought he had cut it off. I thought he hung up.
Baby, I love y'all. I love y'all. This is so good. Okay.
I almost
did.
did.
Go first.
Yeah.
My final thought is don't text me no random stuff. Like don't text me we'll talk when you get home. Don't text me that. Or I'm never coming home.
You better take the shit with you. Yeah. My final thought is stay off that motherfucking dope, man. That shit ain't good for you, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like baby girl was 26, man. She was too young on the cool. Like all bullshit aside, she was just too young to lose her life, man. And they getting younger and younger just because y'all want to be cool and try drugs and that shit not cool, bro. So just stick with the weed or don't do nothing at all and stay out there dope. Okay. Yeah.
My final thoughts is whether you're a Mavericks fan or not, they might be taking the L tonight. I don't know.
Man, stop it.
Whether you
Yeah.
drink clear, whether you drink brown. I mean, don't have a frown. Okay. Whether
Yeah.
you use a condom and protect yourself or you raw dog them. Life is about choices. And I just feel like whatever your choice is in life, you have to live with the consequences of it. Okay. Period. Point blank. All right.
Let's
Now,
keep it honest.
you
How
feel
many thoughts? You come with another thought? See, but she
with
did
that being
five thoughts. He didn't get not one ding, not one band, not nothing.
No, I was wrapping up. So, with that being said, we want to encourage you guys to tune in next week, same time, 8 o'clock p.m. sharp. All right, family? And who knows, we might be at a different location. You never know about us. Okay. But we want to thank you so much for tuning in this far. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm your girl, Latoya B.
And I'll be naked.
Mia F. Baby.
I mean,
I mean,
I'm
just
just saying.
saying. Stay tuned next week, same time.